Hey everyone, this is Jay Pylon, and this is my VR or video re-education seminar for Sensei Domino. My collection has changed a lot since I've been rebuilding it over the years, as my original collection was stolen in a safe. That collection consisted largely of cards from the 1950s, some vintage cards. One of the holdovers of that collection that I've able to keep with me, I'm going to show on the screen here, was this Ricky Henderson autograph that I received back in the 90s. So this Ricky Henderson is a part of my original collection that survived. Unfortunately, some of my cards that I had lost in that original collection were my 1950s ball cards, such of such players as Ted Williams, Jackie Robinson, and Hank Aaron. But most importantly to me were my Warren Spahn cards that were autographed from the 1950s. And I would really like to have had those cards kept in my collection. It's unfortunate that they did get stolen, though. So I've been on a rebuilding process, and a lot of my collection comes through eBay. Probably 99.9% of this is an eBay rebuild, singles mainly. But this one survived, so that's nice. Ricky Henderson autographed this for me, as well as five other cards. Unfortunately, I don't have those five other cards, but this one I do have, so that's great. Cards that mean a lot for me. I'll show you guys on the screen. This is the first dual card that I have ever made up and sent out, custom that I made of Brooks Robinson and Jim Palmer. So I love the way that this turned out. It's a really cool card. Um, then I also made this one as well, which is also an important card for me. It's a triple signature, Jim Gentle, Brooks Robinson, and Ron Hansen. So I really appreciate having this card in my collection. If there's any cards that I plan to send off to PSA in the future, these would be a part of those cards that I'd like to get sent out. This is another card that's important to me, as it's also a triple signature of Juan Pizarro, who's passed away, and Gary Peters, who's also passed away, and Camilo Pascual, who's fortunately still with us. And so I really enjoy seeing this card. And those are three really great players. These ERA leaders card is excellent. Um, then this is another treasure in my collection. It's a 1988 score glossy. These are very hard to come by. Anytime you see these listed on eBay or Facebook, they're actually the non-glossy card. So this is important to me to have this. And thanks to my wife, she got this for me for Christmas. Thank you so much. This one right here is the most important card in my collection for me, as it is the Buck Hill Aces custom card that I made, triple signed by Bill Verdon, who's no longer with us, Elroy Face, and Vern Law. And I created this custom card of the 1960 World Series winners of the Pittsburgh Pirates, which was my favorite, one of my favorite World Series, including those amazing Mets in '69, and then the Steve Blass ran the Steve Blass era Pirates as well is also another favorite of mine. So this is a treasure for me to have this card. I really appreciate that signature on there. And then a channel that I want to shout out would be the Hank Rassico channel. Make sure that you guys subscribe to that. I'm always promoting different channels on this TTM website of mine, or channel of mine, I should say. So big shout out to him and his channel if you guys want to check it out. Now here's the cards that I got back this week in my TTM. This was Brett Butler card that he signed. This actually took 7 months for me to get this back, so I'm glad to have it back. Now I got to send it out to Steve Garvey. He replaced one of the cards that I had sent him with this card instead. So I guess he may have kept it, which I think was his 1982 Topps rookie card. There's an upper deck and a leaf. Center fielder Brett Butler, one of the good guys in the game. Always signs for the fans. Just takes a long time to get his autograph through the mail back usually. This one took 7 months. Here I've got Rich Nye, came back, signed in a ink pen. Really nice signature, really unique. I think he also may have signed for me some kind of index card that he included in the envelope too, which I think I've already put away in my folder. There's a 69. Here he is with the Cubs. John Upham, Rich Nye on this Cubs 1967. Here's a 1976 TCMA card. Really cool card there. And here's a custom that I did based on the 68 style. That little one of one cup card, they made a version of that earlier in 2018 or something like that. So there's the cards I got back from Rich Nye. Here's a card that took about 6 months to get back, was Pete Smith. Pete Smith with the Braves. I like this back of the card. It shows in the upper deck, shows his pitching arm there. Here's his 1990 tops. Great signature on there in blue ink. Really pops. There's his 91 Top Stadium Club. And I'd like to get a hold of his 1988 glossy. Might be a Tiffany glossy, so I could send one of those out. And there's his 88. I think these are the Donruss Bests, maybe, in orange. Really cool card there. Then I also got back my PC guy, which is Ron Gant. Here he is with the Anaheim Angels. These are all going to go into my player run collection of Ron Gant. A little over 200 autographs from Mr. Gant. All going for my complete run of his player career cards. And the primary card out of this that I really needed for my set building was this 92 Flair Ultra, as far as it pertains to the Ron Gant collection. There's a Stadium Club that looks really cool. Almost looks like that Donruss Elite design down there. Really neat cards, so thank you to Ron Gant. And while we're on the subject of Ron Gant, I got these back from Void. Shout out to Void. He sent me this Cons card of Gant that I did not have. And these other two, I think, that are basically, these are kind of variations that I don't have. I have a version of this, but it doesn't say Fly Out on it. It says something else, I believe. And also this one too, the Collectors Club. So thank you so much to Void for these. I really appreciate it. If you guys are waiting your cards from the TTM giveaways, I'm going to send those out probably on Saturday, because I'm running another giveaway this Friday night, which will be my 1,300 subscriber giveaway. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you all, and I'll check in with you next time. God bless, stay safe, and have a great day.